In chess, you are
Here are... Have you ever tried to play chess? This is the greatest...
What can I do?
This...
One of the most powerful tactics in chess is the fork. It's another way of describing a double attack, or attacking two or more pieces at the same time with one piece. The most notorious of all forks are those done by the tricky knights. Let's take a look. In this position, white appears to be in serious trouble. White is down a significant amount of material, but the game isn't over yet. If white's knight could somehow attack the king and queen at the same time, the game would turn completely around. In this case, knight e7 check saves the game for white. It forks the king with check and attacks the queen. So once the king moves, white is able to win the queen. Let's take a look at another example. In this position, white can fork not one, not two, not three, but four pieces all at the same time with the move knight e7 check. This move is known as a family fork because the knight forks the entire family of black pieces. Now that the king has escaped check, which piece should the knight capture? Capturing either of the rooks is fine, but the best move is to win the queen. So far, we've only looked at knight forks. They sure are fun, aren't they? Well, it turns out other pieces can deliver forks or double attacks as well. In this position, white has great control of the center, with two pawns already placed in the middle of it. Notice the pawn on e4 can march forward, advancing into black's territory. What would happen then? White creates a pawn fork. Remember, forks are most effective when you attack two greater valued pieces with a less valued piece. In this case, the pawn attacks the greater valued bishop and knight at the same time. When one moves, the pawn will capture the other piece. For example, when the bishop moves, the pawn captures the knight. And after the pawn is recaptured, white gains a knight for a pawn using a fork tactic. Finally, in this position, white has a queen versus a rook. This isn't the easiest endgame to win, but in this position, white's in luck. White can win black's rook by using a fork. Can you see how white can check the black king and attack the unprotected rook at the same time? That's right, queen to d1 check, checking the black king and attacking the unprotected rook on a4. After the king moves, say king to c7, white wins the rook with queen takes a4. Now that you've learned the power of the double attack known as the fork, it's your turn to practice using the fork tactic.